Hey, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. This is when your favorite second medium, Heather Danielle, comes live and we chat and we have some fun reading cards. I draw them randomly for those in the. I think I totally messed this up. Those in the chats. So I'll start random card readings here in a second. But I'm opening up my new runes deck. And I thought that I would use this because number one, runes are cool. Second off, you guys, this is from five and below. Five and below. So if you were looking for spiritual gifts for like yourself or someone else, five and below is the way to go. And I'm also trying to stream on Instagram. So anyone who's on Instagram, I'm not much of an Instagram gal. I'm trying to get into it. So if you hear me talking to a lot of peeps, because they're on Facebook. So you can go on Facebook if you want and hang out with the gang. Heather Danielle Psychic Medium, Rise into Your Power. So look at this. It has like a little bag. This is so cool. Look. And they are rune bags. So if you guys don't know what runes are, oh, I don't know where my runes are. Are my runes here? Oh, I don't know why I put them. I reorganized my drawers. Okay. So runes are really cool. But anyways, let me see who's on. Michelle, Karen, hi. I got a cute tarot deck from Five and Below. Yes, you guys, it's it. Okay, I'm like, wow, the new age thing is just so big, and I don't even know. I actually took some pictures and videos. I'll try and do a reel on it, maybe even later on today. Are you guys going the Black Friday shopping or whatever? Because I'm going to maybe give you some ideas on that, especially like spiritual stuff. Oh, hi, Joanna, how are you? Yes. Okay, let's see. And I have a question. Is everybody drinking coffee or tea? Is everybody like not drinking coffee anymore? I've had so many people saying that they're drinking tea. So I'm like, do we need to do a tea and tarot? Because right now, this is coffee and cards, and we're friends. And if you are drinking tea, then you might get kicked out. Okay. I feel guided to Joanna real quick. So let me see. Joanna, wow. Okay, this is really funny because that bee came up again. And I have got to brush up on my runes, y'all. So I'm going to be using the thing. Like you said, you just seen me open these. I haven't even. Oh, sorry. If you get a deck of cards, here, just a really quick thing. This is what I do when I get a deck of cards, which these decks are like really, really flimsy and they're already bent. So that bothers me, but whatever. So what you first want to do, you can do in any which order, but I like to go ahead and touch every single card. Touch every single card, get my energy on it. I probably should have done the blessing first. I do the Doreen Virtue way. I knock 3 times to get off on the excess energy, and then I pray over them and I say, I only allow truth and guidance of the highest compassion to come forward in these cards. I only allow 100% love and light beings and messages to come through, and all messages that come through are for those who I'm going to read's highest good. So that's what I do. And so let me start over, Joanna. Oh, tea or a mocha. Okay. Open the door to spirit. She knows my love language. That is my love language. Okay. Ooh, commitment is coming up to you, Joanna. And it's so funny because I know that this could actually be about committing to like a relationship and things like that, but I don't. I actually think it's talking about going ahead and committing to the path that you're on and committing to yourself that you can do something. I feel like this is either more business related or I feel like this is more like spiritually related. I feel like almost like those two worlds need to combine. I know I say it all the time that everybody, we need to like like there needs to be more love and light people showing their skills and their gifts out there, but you are truly one of them. And it's like there's a back and forth kind of thing or like a hesitation on like ideas and things like that you want to do, and they're talking about that you've been through some crap, almost like that strength card in the tarot, and they're saying you are strong enough to do this. And they're also showing me two people on the other side. I want to say it's a man and a woman. If it's not mother and father, then it's going to be grandmother and grandfather or something along those lines, that is over there on the other side, and they're really wanting you to do these things now. And I know it's kind of funny, but they're also talking about a little bit too about you breaking generational curses. So like not generational curses, okay? I don't want to say that. I want to say generational cycles, okay? You're one of those, and I'm not sure if it's like that spiritual twist or I don't know, there's something about you that's a little bit different. A lot of us, who are in the spiritual realm, we always feel like we're black sheeps of the family. So that's probably a little bit of what they're talking about. But I just want you to absorb it. I want you to think about this and really be like, hey, I really, really want to do this. Like, I really, really want to bring my ideas to life, because why not you? Oh my gosh, you guys, this freaking energy force just like left us. And all of a suddenly, I am like, I've been wanting so many things to come out of like spiritual realms. And I've been wanting to like, why aren't people creating this? Why aren't people creating this? This is such a good idea. Like, this sucks. And then all of a sudden I realized I can do it. So that's kind of like your message too. Okay. So let me know. Oh, and she wrote 100. So, okay, good, 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 good. Keep in touch with me too. So you guys, like, just like reach out to me. I'm going to help as much as I can, because I wonder if Crystal's on here. Crystal Ryan. Oh my God. She sent me one of, don't tell her I told you. I'm not sure if I'll say, but she sent me one of her decks. Oh my God. It's so cool. Like, yeah, she created her own tarot deck. And look at mine. Look at me. Look at all my decks. And I haven't created one. Naked Tarot Tuesday. Michael, what are you doing? I found a metaphysical store in town near where I live, and I really want to explore. Oh my gosh, Randy, do it, do it. And I understand too, like if you have any kind of like fears or apprehensions, just set the intention to shield your energy before you go in. Just say, hey, God, spirit guides, past loved one, whoever that you trust on the other side, before you walk in, say, hey, shield my energy, and only allow, 100% love and light come into my space. Because the reason being is not that the place is bad, but the thing is that some of those stores hold a lot of energy. And honestly, if you get like a lot of headaches and stuff like that in the stores, watch out for the crystals. Crystals give me an instant freaking headache if there's too much. I know it sounds crazy. So Randy, I wanted to help you out. Ooh, this looks good. Ooh, it says elk. Okay. And it is, well, you know that runes can actually go with the alphabet. So guess which one this one? This is actually Y. But they told you not to do that, but I still did it when I was a kid. Okay. So I want to look and see what this says, but just to let you know, as soon as this card got pulled up, they immediately said, hey, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. Keep on going. Okay. Like, you can rule this world. You can, it's just like a whole bunch of motivational, like, keep on going type of feeling. So when this usually happens, it's talking about that you were stagnant for so long, and now they're like, bam, you know what I mean? You're starting to make that progress. You're starting to go forward. All right. But I wanted to see what this is, because it's been a long time. It says protection, which we just talked about that. Healing, support, self-interest, the wisdom of the universe. Bam! Microphone drop. Didn't even know what the card meant. And bam, I got it intuitively. So it's saying, going ahead, keep on going. Like, I'm so sorry. I don't know why that all of a sudden it's like my whole mind just went blank. That was really strange. And then they showed me a rainbow too. So usually rainbows signify, it can be one or two things. Someone in the LGBT community, or it can also be like a promise from a past loved one saying that they're with you, that they are protecting you, that kind of stuff. So that was really, 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 really strange. But anyways, self-interest, keep on exploring, keep on having a little bit of fun. Okay. Like, just, that's it. Literally, that's it. And everything that I read on here, like, I'm not even reading it. It's like, they don't even want me to read it. They're just like, Heather, you already said it. It's like microphone drop. That's all I can say. Oh, I will say one thing. It says, this card also means doubling down on the message of taking care of yourself right now. Remember the old saying about putting your own oxygen mask on first. So making sure that you do that. Have some fun. Yes. And someone was like, Black Friday's over. I knew that was you, Michael. Black Friday's not over. Black Friday is for the whole month. Okay? Who's with me? Okay, you guys, I spent so much money. And so, okay, I want to do like a free, like, money mindset thing before we get into the first of the year. Okay. Because I'm thinking that we can make 2023 our richest year ever. Because so many of you are just like how I was, and I was spinning my wheels. And I understand that we have a lot of things about money mindset that's out there, but it's like we need to put that spiritual twist on it. So, for example, I'm spending a lot of money, but at the same time that I'm spending a lot of money because there's some deals out there, right? I say to Spirit, okay, you need to make this come back to me. If I spend money, especially if I spend money on a course or a class or whatever it is, I'm like, Spirit, you need to bring it back. Like, because I'm working for them, but you guys are too. Like, you're here. You decide to incarnate on this planet at this moment of time to do their work, to spread love, to help out the consciousness of the universe, to raise a vibration. Okay. So you are working for them too. All right. So the least they can do is like throw a little bit of money your way. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That is what needs to happen. So that's what I do. So I think we need to have that. It'd be like a little free thing that we do together, and then I don't know, who knows how we can, keep each other accountable for the what is it called, for 2023. Okay, I found, oh sorry, I just, new comments. Okay, money mind sounds good. I've been doing that. Yes, yes. Someone had a lot of coffee. I did not. It did not. It's not me. It's not me. I say yes, please bring this back, please. Yes, Black Friday is the devil. Baby Boucher. What's that mean? What does Bobby Boucher mean? Okay, it's the devil. Okay, then goes Cyber Monday. It just all blends in anymore. Okay, who said Cyber Monday that I felt guided to? Christine. Fate. Ooh, I love, 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 love this. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is being fearful and still going forward. All right. And having faith isn't about trusting, when there is reasons to trust. It is about knowing that. I know faith and fate are two different things. Okay. Just bear with me. But it's like faith is like keeping that hope, even though there might not be anything to say that you should be hopeful for. And so that is going on with you, but also you are fated and you are destined. And I'm just going to be freaking, just freaking honest, okay? Because you guys know me and there's no other way I can really truly be. And I do sugarcoat things. But Christine, I love you. But you are destined to help out others. You are destined to help out in the healing metaphysical world. I know we kind of talked about that. A lot of us are, but you are like, I feel your energy a lot when we meet for coffee and cards. And it's like, yes. So you are fated to do this. So whatever you are fearful for, whatever is scaring you by putting yourself out there for, taking appointments for whatever it is, you need to go towards that fear. Because when we are fearful of something, it gives us inclination of where we're supposed to be. Does that make sense? Isn't that freaking weird? So like for me, like I was scared. I was scared to do readings. You guys, one time I went ahead and I think I told you the story. I'm not sure, but luckily I knew the girl kind of a little bit. She was like a friend of a friend, and I was like standing up in the wedding with her. And during this reading, I went ahead. This was like years ago though. It was like when I first started doing readings. I got so nervous because he was like, "No, my mother's still alive," and I'm like, "This person keeps on saying that she's your mom," and he was like, "No," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm getting a drink," and I literally started drinking wine during this reading, and I was always so nervous. That's the reason why that I did things that scared me that I didn't like. That's the reason why I did a whole bunch of mediumship gallery readings, because that made me nervous too. Because I don't know why. Like, I know there's a lot of people watching me right now, but like when you're doing that, I don't know. It's weird. Okay. So Adam Sandler's character's last name pronounced nothing like how it's spelled. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Waterboy, yes. Okay. All right. I'm aware and working on it. The plan is to do more Reiki and possibly adding readings and less clocked hours at my job. Yes, 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 yes. Put systems into place, Like, I think you guys know I work a day job, right? So I work a day job and I do this stuff like on the side, and I realized that I loved it. Okay. This is so funny. I was like, hey, I don't know whose card this is for, but it's home. And honest, oh, okay. This is interesting. Okay, so there's a woman that's in spirit, and I feel like she either didn't pass, sorry, she didn't pass very long ago. I would, excuse me, I'm thinking in the last couple months, if not even sooner than that. And that either she was a mother to someone here, or she was motherly. There's something going on there. I'm trying to bring her in the spirit realm, but I feel like she's very emotional about her passing because I feel like it left a ripple effect on the family, and I feel like too she just. I don't think you'd be able to say she wasn't either able to say goodbye or say goodbye to somebody, because I feel like she's talking about like this, like maybe it was harder for her to talk when she passed. And I feel she's also, obviously she's saying that she's like better now because she's also with the family, and I feel like she's with someone else that passed away, maybe even younger. and I'm not sure if it's like her son or not, or daughter or something like that. But anyways, she's with someone that passed that was younger, and I just like I feel like it was a sickness, like not like an accident or anything else. And I feel like it was more of like a sickness that took her, and I think as a sickness, it had like the lungs and like I said, hard to for them to talk. Um, See, I'm feeling a kiss on the cheek too, So I don't know. Kind of reminds me of last week. Do you remember when there was problems with my mic? Um, yes. Okay. Was she intubated? That would make sense because you can't talk when you're incubated. And you know what? I totally got the feeling of COVID. But all right, when did she pass, Michelle? And yeah, there's like a mother daughter relationship. So if she was a daughter or she was a mother, okay, Elaine. Okay, so it's really funny you ask about Elena because seriously, like I just had that flash as soon as you said that of Elena, from the Vampire Diaries. 9-2, there you go. Okay, yes, in the next couple months. Yes, 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 yes. It felt female, but I'm not really sure. Oh, and then Tara has someone who died of COVID 2 weeks ago. Okay, let me see if I get more information. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to tune in a little bit more. I wasn't expecting for spirits to walk in like this. Okay. Okay, weird. She's showing me just a calendar. Can you show me like you get is it okay. All right. I feel like I was talking to Elena for you, Michelle, but then I feel that Tara's person came in. And then I feel like Tara's person is coming in as well. Tara, did they pass from COVID? Because they have differences in the way that they passed, okay? So Michelle's person, which is Elena, and then I believe Kelly, they passed different ways. Says Kelly James, she was death. What do you mean she was death? Oh, I did not know that. I'm sorry, Jaws. I'm not sure if you guys knew this or not, but apparently when you incubated, you're unconscious. I didn't know that. I thought it was just like an oxygen mask over you. I am so, oh my gosh. Yes. So let me try and get, she was going to give me a calendar. Oh my God. You cannot make this up. Okay. So then what I was getting was right because I was like, I felt like it was Michelle's person, but then we started talking about Tara's and Kelly's. She came in differently. Oh my God. That is so funny. And I said she's showing me a calendar and she was going to give you a calendar. Like that is so weird. Like that is so awesome. Yeah. So I feel okay. Is there a message? It's so funny, Michelle. I don't feel like she really has a message for you. I feel like she has a message for like family, because I really feel like she wants family to know that she's with them. And just keep in mind too, with someone saying that they have a pregnancy or sometimes pregnancy can go ahead and symbolize something else. I don't feel like this is symbolizing anything else. I feel like there's another baby that had been born or someone was pregnant when she passed. There's something to do with a true baby. Yes. And so there was something else that she was saying. Oh, and she wants the family to know that she's around. Unless it was like a birthday, but she's talking about that. So she wants people to know this is for the Michelle one. This is for Elena. She wants other people to know that she's there. She's also showing me a necklace and she's also showing me almost like an emerald. All right. So emerald I think is May. Is that right? So she's showing me that. Okay. Okay, it's so funny because it's like, oh, is like Kelsey? You're like, can you get a letter for her name? I feel like I am talking to Elena, but it's so funny because then whoever you want to talk to, I feel like is coming over here too. Um, oh my gosh, I had a dream last night about people being artificially inseminated by doctors. Oh my gosh, Randy, is that that's not the dream that you told me about? Okay, we need to talk about dreams. All right, but Tara, Jameson couldn't hear. All right, one moment. Let me see what she'll say. My godmother, her daughter passed in March of the same year. I was going to say March, but I wasn't sure. Oh, was March Emerald? No, March. No, I don't remember. Whatever. But anyways, I feel like she just really wants to talk to you. My godmother, her daughter passed in March. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, Michelle, yeah, she just wants you to like she's giving hugs to the family because I feel like the celebrations, there's something that's going on that she's like hugging them. And when I connected to her, it's like she was hugging them, but it was a good celebration. It was like a good thing. It was like the family coming together, which my logical mind is now saying, okay, well, we have a lot of, Christmas parties and stuff like that. So was that it? But I don't know. I really felt like it was like a birthday. You know what I mean? It really made me feel like it was something other than Christmas. It was like either like a birthday. I just keep on getting birthday. May is emerald. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, you guys are so good. All right, and then let me switch back over to Tara's person, Kelly. Kelly also seemed younger. She seems younger than the Elena does. So the Kelly seems a little bit younger too. And yeah, she's definitely showing me like this, like with her passing. Like she's almost showing me like I feel like she had time to say goodbye or something, or it deteriorated. It took this. And yeah, she's making me feel too. It wasn't just in her ears; it's like all over her body, kind of situation too. Oh, and your son got engaged, so they are kind of piggybacking. So what happens in the spirit world is that they'll come through and they will have things they're similar with, and then they'll tell me it, and then they'll start branching off into different things. So that would make sense. Yes. Okay, I think I'm going to give up on the runes one. I think we're going to go to other ones. Yes. And, okay, if you guys want, the talking to heaven cards are really, really awesome. So if you lost someone, or if you lost someone, or you want to work on your mediumship, these are great cards because then you could go ahead and assign different cards to mean different things. So like remember me by the happy memories we created. So Tara, this is Kelly talking. She's like, hey, remember the good times? We had some good times. Don't be focused on the sad. And the same thing with her son, because as I tune in more to her too, she's like, she's not missing anything. Our past loved ones are still right next to us, but the thing is, they're just freaking invisible. Okay. So then we have to start getting used to this new relationship that we have with them. It's like we're still in school. They're the ones that have graduated. So, sometimes it's hard to trust ourselves. Sometimes it's hard to trust what we're getting within our mind, impressions, and the ways that they talk to us. So that's why having a card can help. Oh, and look at this. This is for Michelle's Elena. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. I know that sucks, but that's talking about her passing. You know what I mean? So anything that has happened to where it was like affiliated with her passing, that again, like I said, somebody wasn't able to say goodbye. Somebody didn't have enough time with them. There's something there that's like that, but it's like it all happens for a reason. Okay. And now you guys are going to make me tear up. Okay. Because oh yeah, by the way, congratulations to the son. But because like for example, my mom, okay, seriously got sick. 3 weeks later, she passed, right? Bam, like out of the freaking blue. Nobody, could understand it. But the thing is that I came home from the hospital that day and I was always the designated sleeper. I always slept with my mom in her hospital bed, okay? That was like my thing and her thing. And so that night, I remember I came home, it was 6 o'clock, and I was like, you know what? I was like, Mom, if you want to pass, I said this like out loud, right? I was like, if you want to pass away with no one there, I was like, then you're going to have to pass tonight because I'm not leaving your bedside after tonight. And seriously, my mom left at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, God dang it. I didn't think she was going to do it. I thought she was going to like call my bluff, soul speaking. And the reason why I said that is because everything happens for a reason. So, you might have not been able to say goodbye to them, or they might have went really quick or whatever, but whatever the reasons, there are reasons, even though we may never ever know what they are, even though we are going to have, I don't know about you guys, but I am going to have the biggest freaking talk with my spirit guides and my past loved ones being like, what the heck was this life about? What in the world did I sign up for? We all have freaking like, what is it called? Soul contracts and that kind of thing. And, we have, we signed up for this. But I'm like, did I really? Did I really sign up for this? No. Okay. I keep getting chills again, but no fever. I wonder who is trying to communicate. Ooh, I love that. But Sabrina, here's one thing. A lot of times when people get chills and like goosebumps, and you're thinking of something, that's telling you, okay, whatever you're thinking about is right, or that person. So if you're thinking, oh my God, I really think this is so-and-so, and you still got the chills, that's a confirmation that's a yes. That is that they graduated. Yeah, it may be your mom. Wait. Oh, you just ordered that, Katie? Good, 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 good. Patty! Yes, it has been a long time, Patty. I should give you a card. And I was talking to someone, so I was talking to someone that I said that I was going to give back. Okay, that's what it was. There's this Heather girl. No joke. Last night, I go pick up sandwiches for my husband and I, and there's like, like I should just walk in and pick it up. So I go walk in and pick it up, and it says Heather. I'm like, perfect. I'm Heather. Perfect. And then I realized that's a different Heather. But that Heather ordered sandwiches at the same time, the same pickup time. I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I'm like, you guys have another Heather? And they're like, yeah, oh yeah, Heather, here's yours. I'm like, okay, never heard of the freaking name Heather in all my life. And then I go to walk out of the building, and then all of a sudden someone's like, Heather, and I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, like, is something wrong with my stuff? And they just like shrug and walk away. And I'm like, all right. Then I get home an hour later on Instagram, I have a freaking message. And this girl's like, well, not a message, but like she added on my stories that she wanted to join Coffee and Cards, and her name was Heather. And I'm like, oh my God, it's totally like a sign for you. Like, you need to join Coffee and Cards. Okay. Things happen for a reason. It may have been my family's motto since my daughter passed 31 years ago. And I heard her tell me that everything happens for a reason. Bam, Michelle. That was like confirmation on it. And by the way, this is the card deck I'm using now, just so you know. Okay. All right. When my mom was on her deathbed on the hospital, I said, Mom, if you don't want me to take you out, you need to pass tonight. Did she? Did she pass? And you guys, my sister was not able to say goodbye. I was the one that drove to my sister's house at 1 o'clock in the morning and had to give my sister the news. Horrible. Oh, right. Love this card for you, Patty. We're also hanging out on Facebook. So Instagram people, if you wonder like if I'm talking to myself or not, we're also hanging out on Facebook. Facebook Rise into Your Power. Okay. So Patty, OMG, WTF. Okay. First off, okay, there's so much to go on. It's been a while since I've seen you. This is number 30, but it's so funny. Okay, so two things. If you might have association with a number 30, like someone's birthday's on the 30th, whatever, and if you do, take that. But I also feel too, like I was born on the 30th, and I feel like Spirit's trying to get us back together because look at this. You have broke open some things. You have bust through some blocks. You know what I mean? I feel like this is like in every area of your life. You have really done really good. So give yourself kudos for that. I also feel like a more open heart chakra as well for you. So this is a time to like really let love in. And I know this sounds so crazy, so I don't know if you found someone or not, but I also feel like that love possibly coming back into your life. It also says shining through. And this is like another reason why that I really just get that feeling that they're like, hey, shining your light, shining it bright, shining it like, well, who cares what people freaking think and say and all those kinds of things. And I don't know why, but they're also telling me you either graduated or you completed some kind of like course. I don't want to say task. I want to say it's like a course, a class, something along those lines, or you overcame something to where it's almost like you graduated is what they're telling me. Okay. So anyways, they're telling me that. And were you the one that always seen 718? I don't know why, but they're bringing up the 718 or something along those lines, which could be July 18th or August of 71. I don't know. So anyways, they're talking about that. You're doing, I feel like they're saying, hey, you are on the right path. Just keep on going. It's like any kind of hesitations, challenges, and things like that. Just keep on going forward. They're also showing me two, almost like a two coming together. They're a little bit further away. So this would also be months coming up too. Okay. So Patty's saying yes. Okay. So this does make sense for you. Okay, cool. They're talking about that. And then they also are talking about someone had moved away or something about moving, like someone else in your life had, I don't know, there's a distance. So usually when they show me these distance, it's going to be either distance in like someone passed or someone moved or they're just showing me that. Like literally, that's all I can say. And then yes, they're showing me your like sacral root chakra. That also opening up too. So you're doing a good job. Really keep on doing it. And I know it sounds so funny too, but I really think if you haven't yet, your natal chart in astrology is what you need to do. Oh, and your friend passed. Yes. Okay. Okay. I am so sorry, guys. I am not happy that your friend passed. I'm so sorry. Like I give you lots of love. Okay. I am. So I'm sorry I said yes, but I think it's so cool when these things happen because it's spirit freaking saying, hey, I am here. You know what I mean? I know what's going on. So when you get that confirmation, it's almost like, how can you be sad? Well, you could be supposed to be sad, but you know at least that they're supported. They're on the other side. They're reaching out saying, yo, how you doing? So I love this. Okay, good. You get it. You get it. You get it. Because sometimes I'm in my own little spiritual head, So when I do readings and stuff, it's like, I can have like the most saddest story ever and I can keep it together because I'm connected to that source energy. And it's like, oh, yeah, they're cool. Like life is not what you think it is, So it's a lot of fun. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, we have a spammer, guys. Let me get this. And just in case you guys are new or whatever, I am not going to reach out to you after this. They make fake profiles of me, all of these things. Yes, like so. Don't deal with it. I'll report it for me. Report it for me, and then Facebook might take it down, but a lot of times they don't. Okay, so yes, validation. Thank you, Amanda. Validation. It's freaking yes. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Bridget, I love you. So happy for all your live sessions. Yes, I want to make sure. Sometimes I just want to be on coffee and cards in the comments because I just want to like hang out with you guys. Okay, my daughter, who I need guidance, was born on the 30th of this month. Oh my gosh. So take what I said to Patty. Does that resonate? Does that help out at all? It's like whatever she's going through, whatever she needs guidance on, it really just seems like just keep on going and things are going to open up. I always say if you are in the middle of a conundrum and you do not know what road to take, all right, there should be an obvious sign on which one is better. If there's not an obvious sign, then what you need to do is either A, not make any choices, or B, realize that doesn't matter what choice you make, you're going to end up in the same spot. So it doesn't matter. All right. It's almost like the Wizard of Oz, the winding brick road. You're still going to end up in Oz. So you're good. Hey, I had log off shortly. Loving the podcast. Been working my way through your podcast since an interview and psychic story. Thanks, Mark. Oh yeah, Mark. Here a second. Let me take you one. Ooh, a powerful move. I freaking love this, Mark. Oh my gosh. So first off, I feel like it's saying too to going ahead and keep on going with. I know I talk a lot about spiritual stuff, but a lot of people come to me when they're spiritually awakening. So they're literally saying to you, going ahead and keep on taking it. So if you feel like you need to reach out to me to ask me a question, go ahead and reach out. Okay. If it's, talking about, whatever it is, maybe starting your own podcast, whatever that is, you need to take up the next move. You need to keep on moving forward. They're telling me that you've been stagnant for too long. And here's something else too. They're saying that you also have gifts. And remember, if you have gifts and you have been suppressing them for a while, number one, that can make you sick, like me, right? But then the other thing is that they're saying that, they're not going to take no for an answer. You were here to develop and to learn. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to make you do it. So you might as well do it. And so if 15 number doesn't resonate with you, know that goes to the number 6, which also talks about balance. And then as I tune in with you too, they want you to do more balance. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Like, oh my gosh, your name is open the door to spirit. So whether it's like collaborations with other people, whether it's taking that next step, whatever it is. And I said podcast too. So I wonder if you have a podcast, if you need to get on the podcast or whatever you need to do. So I don't know. So I know you have to get going. So I want to leave you with that. But yes. And they're also showing me the queen in the chessboard. And remember, the queen can move in any direction. So it's like, hey, it's better just to keep on making the moves than to not. Okay. And you guys, I'm just going to be like really, really honest with you. So I was on a psychic story podcast. A lot of you guys found me from there. And so if you haven't tuned in, that was a really good episode, but I think it's like a really good podcast period. You guys, I didn't know how big this podcast was. Like, I didn't know it was like the top 5 podcasts. Like, I had no idea. I had my assistant reach out. Sorry, I had Brittany do it, not you, Rachel. I know Rachel's on right now, so different assistant, reach out with some really cool, because I have some really cool stories to share. And sure enough, they're like, yeah, we'd love to have her on the show. And then bam, I'm meeting a lot of awesome peeps who are afraid of the spiritual, afraid of the paranormal, just like how I was, or spiritually awakening. If that's you, reach out. Like I have like guides, I have things, whatever like that. I think a lot of you guys found me. I think Randy, didn't you find me from there? Yes. Okay. Thanks so much. You're appreciated on this journey the past few months and getting stronger. 15 December is his birthday. See, this is confirmation. So reach out. Maybe it's going to be a collab. Maybe it's going to be that podcast that you have to start, and honestly, the podcasting is very therapeutic. It's very therapeutic. And it also makes you like, oh my gosh, I have so much knowledge to share. And you think that it's nothing because you went through this. But the thing is, though, other people, wow, it's like, it's awesome. And even if you touch one or two people's lives, in the entirety of your podcast, it's still good. My podcast is going to be a year old. I'm so happy. Okay. Wait, someone's agreeing with Josie. What did Josie say? Need more energy or a message for motivation. This seasonal depression is kicking my butt. Bam. You guys, I know. Now, there is a crazy energy that just let up in the beginning of last week. It really had a hold on me. But okay, think of ideas in the Rise into True Power group that we could do to hold each other accountable and to like uplift each other. I'm trying to do meme Mondays, so where we share memes to like get us started, like spiritual memes. So let me know. And the Rise into Your Power group on Facebook is private, so people can't see like your comments and stuff. Okay, perfect. And this is going to be for Josie. And this one's going to be for Michael. And then I think we're going to do pick a card. So anyways, Josie, it says number 39. I'm 39. So this might mean that me and you, Josie, like our trains, our cabooses need to be hitched, okay? And it's talking about a wish upon a star. I love this. Okay, I know it sounds so crazy, but as soon as I seen that, I seen the number 8, which could be manifesting or August or the 8th of the month. Okay, so keep that in the back of your mind. I also see angel rings around you as well. Oh my gosh, your grandmother just passed away, because I totally feel like, oh my God, this is totally like your grandmother. And your grandmother is with you too. And I feel like she's trying to get you to be more truer to yourself and like not care what your family thinks and that kind of stuff. Because I also feel like a need for you to travel. I feel like you need to get out of the state of Michigan. I feel like you need to go. Okay. Now, and also showing me your third eye activated, like being very good. You need to find some kind of retreat. You need to find like something where you maybe go with other girls. Like you need to get out. You need to play. You need to have more fun. You are stuck too much into this. And now I remember, you're the one that just talked about the season of depression. So yeah, go someplace sunny. Go to freaking Florida. Go on a freaking cruise, The food healing oracle deck people were going to have a cruise. I don't know if they were, and I was going to be one of the speakers and things like that for them and doing readings and stuff. So I'll let you know if that still happens. I've never been on a cruise. However, Josie, you need to go. Like, I almost want to go with you. Like, I don't know if I can, but like, let's just make this happen. And remember, there's people in the Rise into Power group. Like we're all non weirdos. We could do it. And there's something else that they were talking about. There's something about static electricity. And I don't understand what they're saying, but I just think like you just need to keep this in the back of your mind, because it could be something that spirit is bringing forth to you. So they're bringing that up, almost like as if it's a sign. If something happens during this week that talks about the physics and static electricity, keep that. Oh, and they're showing me rose petals too. So there's like rose petals. So, yeah, I tried to create a retreat, you guys, but it was like way too crazy. So the other thing I think we could do, we should just like take a road trip or meet in like Arizona at the vortexes. Because one time we did a road trip to Lilydale. So swing by Dubai. We're going to swing by. Okay, Nisha, I freaking love you, girlfriend. I want to go to Dubai, but can we afford to Dubai? Isn't Dubai like so rich? Jasna, are you like really rich? That's what Dubai is like. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, don't say that, Amanda. Amanda was like that the energy let her up, and then the second it ended, bam, she got sick. Because seriously, I started feeling like, am I? Okay. Okay, I'll go to Arizona with you. Oh my gosh, should we do it? Oh, Jennifer! Like, we gotta message each other. Okay. I have grandparents' ashes in a container that's surrounded by rose petals. Bam. Okay. So even though I'm talking to someone else, it's like your past loved one is coming through someone else, trying to be like, hey, I'm here. Sorry, like it's crowded over here. And so it's trying to do that. Dubai is very expensive. Heather, I'm taking Josie's message for my spouse too. Past grandma, rose petals, cruise, the number 8, it all relates. Bam. That's how you do it. Anytime that you go to like those mediumship gallery readings, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm with this person. Bug off. I'm not with you. And then I'd be like, no, I know that's my uncle. Like, so yeah, totally take it. And I always take the message. So definitely do it. I'm good. Okay, you guys, are we really going to do this? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, maybe in the spring. All right, we're going to do it. Make sure that I don't, number one, forget. And don't make sure that I don't back out of it, you guys, because sometimes, things get scary. But okay, we're going to go on our own accord. I'm not going to do it as a business thing, because with a business thing, with a retreat, I would have to do like, what is it called? Like insurance and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. I have been envisioning a road trip. Oh my God. We could totally road trip to Dubai, right? Oh my God, that is so funny. Okay. Oh my gosh. So Jasna was like, Dubai is expensive. 4 drinks, plate of bread and cheese, 300 US dollars. Okay. You asked if I'm rich? No, I asked if Nisha. Nisha's from Dubai. Yeah, she just laughed. She just laughed. That's something that rich people say. I'm kidding. Nisha, I love you. Yes. Okay. I'm down to go to Arizona. Okay, this is so cool. I'm so excited right now. So Josie, hopefully, like us going to Arizona is going to be awesome. I want to go to Europe again. We'll go as a friend trip. Exactly. And if we do some readings on the way, we do some readings, right? Okay, it depends on where you go. All right, so Michael, sorry about that. Into me, I see. All right, also again, a number 8, not sure if it relates, but this is also talking about the Josie thing. So anybody else who really felt guided to like Josie's message, I feel like this is too, because I pulled the cards at the same time. So I felt guided to at the same time. Michael, you are really, really guided angelically. But the only thing is that you're not taking their support and you're not asking them for help. And it's like almost like you're subconsciously blocking it. You know, we can block it for several different reasons, but it's like I feel like they're trying to bring more finances and things like that into your life, but it's almost like you are too set in your ways in your mind, and it's like, okay, you gotta look in different areas, not in different areas, but it's almost like I'm so sorry, but this is kind of what they're giving me. The glass could be half full or half empty, but you are like F the glass. You know what I mean? So that kind of thing. So just try to be a little bit open-minded. What I would do if I were you, I would start doing things that normally I wouldn't do. And I don't know why, but I feel like you need to be around more people and listening a little bit more to help, almost get rid of some of that stubbornness. And then they're really talking about money though, because I feel like really, really, really strongly that they want you to change your money mindset, because I feel like they have a windfall of abundance that is coming to you. So I can't. You guys, money can come in all different forms, and I just feel like you have to believe that it can happen for you, and to really be like, okay, like even after this, like don't take everything that I say as freaking like whatever. Go ahead and be like, is what Heather said true? And then say, show me the sign if it is. I give them a couple of days, all right? And just talk back and forth to like the signs that you get. And that's something that I'm getting for you, Mike, being like, hey, what else? Like, okay, how is this money going to come? No, sorry. Don't ask how it's going to happen. That is up to spirit. All you have to do is keep envisioning on the end point. Like, hey, I want lots of money or whatever it is. Don't say I want to win the lottery. You can win the lottery and you can win $20, all right? So you just want to keep, hey, this is what I want, and then spirit brings it to you. Okay, so if whoever's watching that sent me the $40 on Cash App, like I cannot find you, okay? I don't have an address, like I don't have an email address, I don't have your name, I don't have a phone number, like I don't have anything. Or I do have a name, but I look it up on Google, I look it up on all my social media accounts, I have no idea where this $40 came from. Seriously, money can just fall literally onto your lap. I'm like, okay, you just never know. You might go ahead and go into your closet and you put on a pair of jeans and you find $100. Like this shit can happen, okay? But you have to believe that it can happen. You have to trust. And here is like the number one thing. And I feel a lot of us have it, but just keep on doing it. The number one thing to like manifest, especially money, is you are going to just be grateful AF. You're going to be grateful, 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 grateful. So when you find those pennies that are on the ground, right, you're going to be like, bang, I'm going to look at the year, right? We're going to look at the year. And then we are, okay. Sorry, I was talking to spirit. And then we are going to look at the year, and then we're going to be grateful that we have money. I don't care if it's 2 cents. You know what I mean? If your bill is shorter than it usually is, guess what? Like, shorter. You guys get what I'm saying. You guys know how Heather talks. I talk weird. Okay. Sorry, guys. We are going to be doing pick a card here in a second. Yes, perhaps a gift. Yes. Like, my car dealership, they were like, oh yeah, they're like, we charge you too much for your alternator, and they just sent me like, I don't even know, a couple $100. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, Michael's like, thank you much, Heather, you are spot on. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. I always pick those pennies up. I say, thanks, Mom. Yes. If you guys have not heard the penny story on Instagram, go, and it's in 3 parts because it was like really long. And then you have to read the caption of the 3rd one because you guys. Okay. Any guidance messages from my forensic physical mediumship with getting into criminal cases? Okay. First off, are you taking it through Lisa Williams or the other guy? All right. Jennifer, did you look at the years on the coins? I'm just curious because that always works. And so, Vanessa, hello. We're about to do pick a card. Here in 1 second, I'll tell you how to do it. any guidance messages for my forensic physical mediumship with getting into criminal cases. Okay, so they should help you if you took any kind of courses on how to get into those kinds of things. And let me see if I can remember, because I cannot do forensic cases. So when people send me missing persons and things like that, I can't do it because I'm way too sensitive in a way, because I would connect too much to the family than I could the actual spirit if they are passed or the person. And I can't do that because a lot of times those cases end badly than good, and I just can't do it because I would feel almost like, oh my God, I couldn't bring them back. And it's just too raw for me. But kudos to you. We each are drawn to our own things that we would be good at. So what I would do if I were you is I would get involved into Facebook groups that are people who are practicing those things. And then I would practice on actual cases. Like a lot of people, when that boy went missing in like U of M area or whatever, a lot of people were reaching out to me saying different things. So what I would do is, almost like publicize that, right? So create your own Facebook page or whatever, or Facebook group. And then you are going to do this so that it's written down so you establish credibility. And then you keep on going. Get on some criminal case podcasts, those kinds of things, and keep on doing it. If you're really good, if you got the practice down, that kind of thing, and then just keep on going. Okay. No, with my drawings. Okay, wait a second. 1 second. Someone's talking about drawings. My grandson. Okay, found $10 on a walk. Yes. And I went to the name change, formerly Danielle Swift. Okay, see, Danielle, I didn't know that was you. Okay. And then caramel joy bar. Yes. Okay, I always look at the year-round coins. I love finding them, pick them up, and then put them in my angel money jar. Yes, going ahead and putting the coins that you see in a separate one. Oh my gosh, Moni. Moni is on Instagram right now. Mwah, Moni. Okay, just really quick, okay? And then we're going to pick a card. Moni, we are going to try and do a road trip to Arizona. So I know you're in Cali. Okay, so anyways, it's me, Heather. Danielle. It isn't. Sorry. Okay, so her name is Danielle, but it's so funny because she's like, it's me, Heather, period, Danielle. I thought you were saying it's me, Heather Danielle. I'm like, you're not Heather Danielle, I'm Heather Danielle. Okay, watch Lori Williams teaches forensic remote viewing courses. Yes, and I didn't see who she takes the courses from, because that's awesome. Okay, so anyways, we're doing pick a card, you guys. It's actually different card piles. So this is pick a card. So if I wasn't able to give you a reading today, this is your chance to get a reading. Okay, so you're going to choose A, B, or C. And you are going to set the intention, say, Spirit guides, past loved ones, and angels, please draw me to the card that has the message that I need for my highest good. And so you're going to see what, bam, first goes into your mind. Okay, is that the one? Or is all of a sudden you're like, no, I'm not sure. Right? Then you can always be like, okay, picture it in your mind's eye, A, B, or C. Does one of them stand out more than the other? When I say A, B, or C, does one of them sound like I'm, saying one of them louder? All right. If you're more of like a feeler, you can always rub your hands together, put A in a little box, put B in a little box, put C in a little box. And you actually might have more than one to date, especially because each card has 3 cards. So you might be like, okay, for sure, today, A is my card. But I do feel like this message is for B. And then C, I don't really feel anything. All right, and then when you're done, hit the like button. That's how I'll know that you're done. Okay, because then it also reaches my coffee and cards and we get cool people, right? Wow, A, and I'm never feeling A. Amanda says that, and it's a strong today. Amanda, you and I both. No joke. You guys know I always get freaking C. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta wait 5 million hours for Heather to get done talking so that I can get to C. Okay, I saw the number 8, so I guess B. I love how you put that together. I was already drawn to B, then I focused and C popped up. So it could be B and then some C. So definitely, think about both of them. Okay, B is very strong. Unsure, but last week B seemed bolder, although somewhat A and C too. So then what you can do is just listen to all of it and be like, okay, that was my message for sure. Okay, here A strong. A lot of us are getting A's today. A lot of us are getting the same ones. Okay, C, always C. Steve, pile B, but C is starting to give me that come hither. Ooh, ooh. I always get C, but today's A. Okay, and then what you got? A, Joanna, so many A's. Okay, I get a mix of card in my visions. Okay, so then you could just like go ahead, tune in to all of it and be like, okay, that's why they're saying that. All right, because you'll feel it in you. If that was like a message for you, something will come up and you'll be like, I don't know why, but I'm feeling this. Like, you have any idea how many times I do that to my husband and he thinks I'm freaking crazy? I'm like, I don't know why, but I need to do this. Like last night, like you guys, I'm so sorry, but really quick, you guys can practice your intuition like all day long, without taking any time. So when we sat down last night and we just wanted to like maybe watch a movie or something, and all of a sudden I tuned in, I was like, oh my gosh, we need to go on Amazon Prime. Like I didn't tell him this, but I'm like, I need to go on Amazon Prime because there's something really, really cool on Amazon Prime that I would really, really like to watch right now. And then I'm like, okay, so I'm like going through Amazon Prime and I find that documentary. It's really interesting. It's called In Between Houses, one or two, whatever. So it's a documentary about like an investigation of a haunted house. It's really, really interesting. So if you guys know what that is, that's awesome. But anyways, we are going to start I'm so excited. Okay, so there's 3 cards. You know what we're going to do first? We're going to start with this card for card A. It is number 3, Time Machine. You guys know I love my number 3. Time Machine. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know it sounds, oh my God. Okay, you guys, I don't know. Okay, I don't want to get any bias on this, so I'm going to read what it says in the book for this card. It says, we rely on stories we inherit from our ancestors, our family, our culture, and the world around us to construct a map of our reality. As we develop new stories in life, we build on those old foundations, repair them when we can, and tear them down to begin again. The best and most powerful traits and experiences of your ancestors are yours to integrate into your life so you don't have to revisit the hardships or rectify their mistakes. You have an angelic map with which to navigate your current circumstances. Look to the past for answers now. Okay, this is so good because number 1, if you want to know what your life purpose is, look and see what you loved before, okay? Like what you loved to do, who you wanted to be when you were little. Maybe you wanted to be a ballerina, but like really think about it. Because here's the funny thing too, is that I think all the time, like, what am I meant to teach? Am I meant to teach psychic and mediumship? Am I meant to do this? I love teaching. But when I think back on it, it's like my whole experience has been being afraid of the paranormal. So it's like, I think that I need to grab those people who are scared and show them the way and be like, hey, you don't have to be afraid, And then when I started opening up, it was all about cards. That was how spirit started talking to me. And so that's what I'm getting from this. So now it's time for you to reflect back on your past right now and being like, okay, I have overcome so much. I have gotten this far. Where do I want to go next? Okay. And also, I know it sounds so crazy. If you chose card A, you got to keep a dream journal. All right. The dream journal is going to be really big because when you record your dreams, it's like you can go ahead and see patterns in your behavior. Not only just that, but you can also see insight and guidance that spirit is giving to you. They're also talking about, too, this is a chance to expand. All right, to go a little bit deeper, to go a little bit higher. You have gained some traits, some characteristics. You have gained some abilities and talents in your past that can really be helping you move forward. And something else is coming to me. It's like, oh my gosh, I was manager of restaurants and I was really good at handling a lot of things. I was really good with people. So those things are going to help you with your next steps. And it's not just about spiritual things and things like that. I'm really getting with work. All right, I'm really, really getting with work, but it can also be money and things like that. And that's all they're saying about this. Okay, stop it. We are hosting Christmas for the first time, my husband's family. I said word for word, I want the old traditions of grandparents to continue on for our girls. Yes, yes, yes. For Heather, it's all about the cards and coffee. Yes. I had to start a dream journal. My dreams are crazy. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You know how like last week it was like, okay, C was about the dream course, like A is about the dream course today. And so anyways, A is, sorry, this is still A. Okay, you got 3 cards for A. It says, my achievement or joy is my achievement of success. And this is number 2. So it's talking about like a coming together unless there's like a second of the month, which is really funny because I'm remembering now too, my brother was born on the 2nd of the month. So it's like, I know his birthday's coming up in December. So it's like, that's one thing I got to keep in the back of my mind. But anyways, so the idea of success for most people revolves around money or the acquisition of property or other possessions. But we consider a state of joy to be the greatest achievement of success. And while the attainment of money and wonderful possessions certainly can enhance your state of joy, the achievement of feeling good physical body is by far the greatest factor for maintaining a continuing state of joy and well-being. So there are a few things of greater value than achievement of a good feeling body. Okay, so first off, this is totally talking about taking care of you, taking care of your body, all right? Definitely. And so Moni, I don't know what you got, but you said C is loud with a touch of A. I'm really getting A. I'm feeling your energy for some reason. So we got to take care of our bodies because that is how spirit talks to us. That is number one, okay? And number two, we want to live long, good lives to be able to help be of service of others and also just to have fun with us for our own kids and that kind of thing. But this is also talking about giving yourself kudos for where you were to where you are now. It's a lot about past and then your journey for card A to where you are now. And it's like you can't measure your success with like money. You can't measure your success in other ways. It's like for me, if I look back on a picture of when I was in first grade and I look back in that little girl and I can tell her some of those things that I have, like accomplished, that little girl is going to be freaking amazing. And then even when I was in my 20s, I think back on her, it's like, oh my gosh, living in a basement, having no money, you know what I mean? Like being homeless, doing all these things. And it's like, wow, we get so caught up in the now and all of the goals that we have not accomplished when we really need to give ourselves kudos. Okay. Oh my gosh, I should do the card of the month. We should totally do that. Okay. And here is from a past loved one. So your past loved one is saying for card A, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Oh my gosh. I love this. And honestly, whoever you thought about in that moment when this card pops up, that's probably from them. And so for me, I always go to my mom, but for some reason I was like, I don't feel like it was my mom. I feel like it was my Aunt Judy. And Aunt Judy, I saw her grandson. She died the same day her first grandchild was born. And I seen her grandchild for the first time in forever, maybe since her funeral. And I was like, oh my God, Aunt Judy would love this little baby. Aunt Judy would just be so happy to be a grandma. And I'm like, man, this sucks. Why did she have to go? So I feel like this is a message from her saying, Heather, you don't know why, but you'll know when you cross over, and I can't wait to find out. I feel like we should have like one ability to like peek behind the veil per life, being like, hey, I just need to know like where my jacket went. I need to know where I lost this. I need to know if this person's lying, or I need to know why this person passed. Like I feel like we should have like a one get out of jail free card, like where we just like peek over. Okay, so oh, and your mom, of course, yes. And then Moni's like, you nailed it. A is relating very much, yes. And if you just joined too, go ahead and pick A, B, or C, but we kind of already did A, so look at B or C. Okay, and then it says, okay, my success will always be with my family. I say this all the time, even if I don't like what's going on. If you look back, you can see the purpose of it. We're hanging out on Facebook too, so rise into your power, just let you know. Okay, so now card B. I had a little bit of card B, so let's see. Card B, roots of abundance. Number two, you guys, a lot of money stuff coming up today. A lot going into this week. We have to keep focused on what we do want as opposed to what we don't want, okay? Because it's like when we say, hey, I don't have enough money sucks or whatever, then spirit hears, hey, money sucks, she never has any money, and that's what they give you. That's what they give you. But if you say, oh my God, I just have so much money and money just keeps on coming to me, then all of a sudden they're like, oh my gosh, she has so much money and money keeps on coming to her. And that's what they give. Okay, so this is totally that. And here's the thing. With this specifically, they are talking about, one moment, got to hammer the spammer. So they are talking about setting that good foundation. This is, I don't know why, even though it's a number two, and two is usually about our coming together, I'm still feeling a lot of money situation going on here. And they want you to set a good foundation with, healthy mindset around money, that kind of thing. So if you chose card two, that's really what it's talking about, is laying that good, happy, positive foundation. You don't have to work hard in order to make money, okay? Money can come to you easily. Money is just energy. It's the same thing as everything else. So just how you attract good people into your life easily, you can also attract money really easily. Start practicing that. I follow Amanda Francis from Rich as Fuck, right? Rich AF, basically. More Money Than You Know How to Do With. That's a really good book too. So I'm trying to tune in to see if they have anything else. No, but I am seeing a lot of water. I'm seeing a key. So also seeing a butterfly. So what that is telling me though is you're not quite there. You're going to get some more answers. Maybe this week. I don't feel like this week. I feel like it's more like next month. Okay. Or maybe more insight. You're going to notice that. And also past loved one that's with you. For this one, I do feel like it's a female. And for the key, oh yeah, that's what they're talking about. They're saying, hey, things are going to come to fruition. You're going to understand it later on. Born on the 2nd of August. Randy, this is yours. Randy, did you choose this number two? I mean, B? Okay. Say everything in a positive manner. Yes. Okay. Oh my God. I love this. Okay. So oh my gosh, yeah, Randy, did you choose card B? Because look at this. It is number 39 and it says, I have potential right now for illness or wellness. So two things are coming up to me for this. But the first thing is that if you've been wanting to reach out to me or whatever to ask me a question, whatever it is, just freaking reach out, okay? Because especially if you got card B, that means that there's maybe some way I can help you. This is also, you guys, like this is why I chose card B because I am 39 years old and it's like literally illness or wellness. So I know I got to take care of myself. So if you got card B, it's like, just know every time that you make a choice with your eating, whatever it is, it's like you are choosing to go one step closer to health or not health. Okay. So just kind of keep that. You can go ahead and have, bad food if you want to call it that, but it's like, making sure that you get the good stuff in, making sure that you're doing things out of love. So it says illness is an exaggerated indicator of negative thoughts, and negative thoughts are resistance no matter their subject. That is the reason that diseases continue to come about. And until the actual cause of the disease is addressed, there will never be a final cure. You have the potential for every illness in your body right now, and you have the potential for the perfect state of health in your being right now. And you will solicit one or the other mixture depending on your balance of thought. Oh my gosh, look at me. Like I had my seizures. And then my seizures led me, of course, to my spiritual path. My seizures also led me to changing my diet, eating more fruits and veggies. And I was able to come off all my seizure medication, even though I was on like the max dosages of it. So it's the same thing for you. And I feel like they're also saying too that if you are having a hard time hearing your intuition, if you're having any of those hard times too, going ahead and taking care of your body is going to help you because certain foods can like hurt your intuition. It can dull it. It won't make it as clear. And also too, when your body is, fighting issues because of the stuff that you're eating, it's harder for you to feel your body's intuitive hits. So, and this is really also too talking about that positive mindset. Okay. I know it's a double whammy. Okay. My husband was born in February. Bam. So for you. I have an email I sent you into draft mode. It was during anxiety attack. I know I'm part due. Dude, okay. Maybe you should just send it. I have never ever like felt so I don't think I've ever told you guys like email me, and I'm gonna have like how many emails. Moni, I am surrounded by loving animals. So this is talking about that there is an animal that's over on the other side that wants to say hi, saying, "Hey, I'm with you." Okay? Oh my gosh. Like, this is so adorable. And it's kind of funny too because I didn't feel guided to be, but I do have some past dogs and things like that, but they, I wasn't really truly close to them. And look at this, Moni's like, wow, yes. Oh my gosh, Kelsey, I'm gonna cry now. Kelsey's like, I've been asking my dog baby to come through. Oh my God. And then Kelsey is like, B is big validation for my thoughts recently. Need to get my health in check. Oh my God. So, Kelsey, your intuition is right on freaking point. And now look, your fur baby, I just got chills, is with you. Oh my gosh. Okay, Randy, that's why she stopped drinking coffee. Okay, gotcha. I was wondering about that. Okay. Dang it, gotta get healthy. We should do something. Okay, I'm gonna think of something that we could do like in the Rise into Your Power group to like stay on track. I'm gonna start 75 hard today. So if you guys want to join for 75 hard, let me know. Okay. You mentioned rainbows earlier and told me a few readings ago he sends me rainbows. Yes. Yes. My dog Kobe. Oh my gosh, I just got some chills. My Kokomo. You guys are gonna make me we lost our pup last year. I'm sobbing. I'm gonna sob too. I say good morning to my deceased dog every morning. Oh my gosh, Shauna, my life is purpose is animals. I was talking about only my past mirror. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Okay, you guys are making me cry. Like I tell you what, like Moni knows this. A lot of you guys know this too, but only past dogs talk to me. But the thing is, I'm not like great at like their what is it called? Their breeds. Maybe I can bring on another reader that does specifically animals, and we can have some fun. Because I think that's what we need to do. I think these little animals need to come by and say hi. Oh, it's not the one you talking about this. That's the one that this is from, Moni. The one that says I am surrounded by loving animals. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Hey, Jennifer, you should listen to these next three cards because you popped on at that time. So these messages are probably for you. Linda, I was thinking that. I was thinking about Linda because she did a really good job one day for the Food Healing Oracle deck. Okay, we should do that. Yes. Is that still B? It's still B. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. I love to talk to my Jinx. Oh my gosh. So who had Daisy? Daisy the dog was a yip yapper. I should. The only problem is that I don't want to put the people's faces for my readings like on a reel, so it's really hard for me to try and share some of the stuff. But Daisy the dog was like yip yapping, yip yapping. And I just have to tell you guys this. Oh, Rebecca Daniels. Okay, yes, okay. So it was so funny. My very first psychic fair that I ever did, and I'm not sure this was the first animal that I ever connected to. You guys might have heard the story, but this woman sits out for me. She's like, "Is there a dog?" She was like, "Is there a dog on the other side?" And then I just remember, like, I had my hand here, and I could feel a cat like licking my hand, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm not sure about a dog yet, but do you have a female cat that passed away? I was like, she's saying that she was like a princess. And then she was like, oh my God, her name was Queen. Yes, that's my cat. And then the dog came forward. And so anyways, you were spot on with my dog's personality, and he always thought he was big. Yes, but he was a chihuahua. Yes, he showed himself to you as big, and then you were like, wait, he seems so small. I think the personalities throw people off. Yes, I need to find your reading and then like see if I can share that because that was a good one. We lost our little cat Blinking last year. We had a stray show up that had babies November 11th. Oh my gosh. So now we have 5 little ones. Pendulum said our cat passed, then sent them to us. That would make sense. Yes, yes, yes. I know she can talk to living, but I don't know about past. Oh, see? Like I can't talk to live dogs. I tried. They don't talk back. And then you hear these readers, they're like, oh, like if you can do this, then you can do that. And I'm like, well, I can't. So, yeah. Me, Daisy, and Fred. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so now this is the reason why everybody hates getting C card because then you gotta wait forever. Because if we get up talking, it's like, I just want my card C. Okay, so here's card C for everybody. I'm surrounded by loving animals is the name of the deck. No, it's the name of the card. I'm surrounded by loving animals and it's part of the James Van Prague deck. Okay, so oh yeah, Paige, yeah, Dr. Page. You're coming in right in card C, so then these messages might be for you. Okay, so it's a number 12, and it says bearing fruit. So first thing that's coming up to, it's like, hey, again, a lot of people are in the middle of some kind of idea or bring some thoughts to fruition, and this is no exception. This is really talking about that this is going to happen more sooner. Definitely keep the number 12 in the back of your mind. So this is going to be either December. So either someone helping you or something's going to happen in December or the 12th of the month. Okay. And this is really talking about some really good things. There's some root chakra stuff going on as well. So this making sure that you are not making choices out of fear. So that means don't make choices because like you're afraid about money and things like that. No, money, come on, you guys, we're still here. All right. I don't think anyone could have been as broke than I was. Okay. So it's like that money comes and goes. It's energy. It'll come back to you. So don't even worry about that. But I'm also feeling guided to look in the guidebook because I don't know, because I feel like there's something that I'm missing with this. So let me just read this. It says, if your life were a tree, what fruit would it bear? Envision the results of the efforts you put into achieving your dreams and desires in partnership with the divine. Can you see the way that you think, feel, and believe reflected in the material world? There is always a correlation between what you see and what you expect to see, what you intend consciously and what you project unconsciously. Everything is connected. Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world you perceive. Moving from the realm of non-ordinary reality to ordinary reality, you birth the ideas and thoughts into form and bring your most cherished desires to fruition. Not all ideas will bear sweet fruit. Sometimes you will reap sour and bitter harvests on your sense of your personal narrative and your assumptions about others. But not just that too, but sometimes it's written in our plan. Okay? Where in the world would Oprah be, Tony Robbins, all those ones? Everybody had a freaking challenge and they overcame it. So just because it's getting freaking hard doesn't mean to freaking stop, okay? It means to keep freaking going. Try something new. Try something different. Did you know that Tony Robbins, one of like his first talks that he ever had, he rented out like a 200 or 300 person event and only 7 people showed up? Right? But now he's able to tell that story. The very first time that I held my own psychic circle, 2 people showed up. I had pneumonia, and one of them was scared out of her mind, and I couldn't really help her because the other guy was a freaking like hardcore, mean skeptic. Okay, I came home and I told my husband, I'm like, hey, I don't think I'm gonna do this anymore. And my husband's like, literally, he's like, one time. You do it one time, and then you're just about to quit. I'm like, oh my gosh. So this is talking about, hey, you might have challenges. Maybe you need to go back to another idea. Maybe you need to revamp it and then try it up again. If you have been wanting or trying to do something, just freaking do it. Why not? It can fall, it can fail, it could suck. You know how many times that I started something and it sucked and people didn't like it or whatever? Go ahead. It's not about you. It's about something that you are doing. And if you are feeling guided to do something, this is your sign that you freaking need to do it. No excuses. No excuses. You can start businesses with zero money. You can go ahead and you can, start wherever. Okay. And then, sorry, there's one more message coming through. The second part of this message too is we need to reflect on our life right now, and we need to reflect if we need to change our point of view, because we get so stuck into like, oh, I don't like this and I don't like this and this and this and this and this and this that we don't really realize that we're not seeing our life in the way that we need to. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. My dream day, think about your dream day. Okay, my dream day is being by the water. I'm not really sure what I'm doing during that day. Like, I think I want to do yoga, but do I really want to do yoga? So I'm like, I'm just hanging out with my husband. And then all of a sudden, this was a couple weeks ago, I look out my window and I just see beautiful water because I live off of a little lake and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, Heather, you practically have your dream day. It's just that it's the lake and not an ocean, and you don't have sand. But that's it. This is your dream day. Like, you seriously do have it still. I'm like, oh my God, you're right. So I need to get more clear on what I want. When I pass over on the other side and when I look back on my life, what do I want to see there? Do I want to see that I was able to get the house of my dreams, like with like a whole bunch of windows? Is it that I want to be traveling all around? Is it just that I want to be the best mother and family person I can be? And I was known for hosting parties. Do I want to be the most buffest person? Do I want to be the smartest person so that when I leave, my legacy is like, wow, she was so smart. What do you want your legacy to be? Because now is the time to start making that happen. Bam. Yes, perception. Oh my God, I'm so see. This is for me, and this is what I picked. Bam. Yes. Okay, Michael, that's not appropriate. Okay. So complaining about complaining is also complaining. Number 3, you guys, I love it. Number 3 is always about expansion as well, but it can also symbolize March, the 3rd of the month. So keep that in mind. Complaining about complaining. Oh my God, that's so cool. Is also complaining. Most people do not realize that they continue to find things to complain about. They allow their physical well-being. They disallow their physical well-being. Many do not realize that before they were complaining about an aching body or chronic disease, they were complaining about other things first. It does not matter if the object of your complaint is someone you're angry with, behavior in others that you believe is strong, or something wrong with your physical body. Complaining is complaining, and it disallows improvement. Okay? Oh my gosh, this is so true. This is so true. So, mindset a lot with card number 3. Recognize when you're complaining. You're going to try to say only good things. Thumper is your spirit animal. If you chose card number 3, Thumper is your spirit animal. You remember Thumper? And that from Bambi? And he said, if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. All right? If you could try to do that with your mind too, with yourself, go ahead. But right now, we are going to make sure that any kind of verbal stuff we say is nice. That is your homework for this week. Say it nicely. I tell my husband all the time to stop complaining. Well, do husbands ever stop complaining? Okay, and now March deck C, second B, my birthday is 2nd of March. Oh my gosh, yes. All right, and here we go. Yes, I definitely want to travel more. I was conditioned to work like a dog. Yeah, we got to work smarter, not harder. You guys, like index funds too. If you guys don't know about that, maybe we can talk about that in the Rising Power group. Like, that's a really good one. But anyways, allow it to come through. Now, C, I am with the rest of the family. So this is, first off, Moni, I just have to say, I really feel like it's like your doggy saying that she's with your mom and like your whole family is together. I just have to tell you that real quick because it's like that was screaming over to me. So it's like I'm with the rest of the family. So like whoever passed away and whoever you're thinking about right now, they're saying, hey, don't worry about me. I am with the others. Okay, I am doing good. I am okay. And it's almost like they are all just like cheering you on. And I also feel like too, they're saying that they're standing right next to you as well. So a couple of signs that I just want you to know. Yeah, we might see numbers. If you see their birthday, that's them. You can see their name, right? Talk back to it. We know all those. But like how I keep on messing with my ear. So a lot of times they're tugging, like it could be like a grandmother that was tugging at your ear, or it could be like the male, like in your family that was like always doing those jokes that were like, oh my God, look, I pulled a coin out of your ear. Also cobwebs, right? If you feel like you have cobwebs like on your face or if it's on your hair, and it's like, okay, you got to move that around. That's also a sign that like a past loved one is with you, right? Those little baby things. So just know that any kind of electronic issues too is a big one. And I'm just going to go through this feel. This is not 100% all of the time, but this is what I have realized underneath the hundreds of bazillions of freaking readings that I have done. Electronics is usually a man in spirit. Usually it's going to be someone who was very handy or someone that liked or was interested in that kind of thing, or like the house was really, really strong to him. Pennies are often from moms. Okay, so if you see a lot of pennies, but make sure you look at the year too, because that could, symbolize somebody else. Dimes are usually someone in spirit that was either, it could be a coin collector, someone who worked really, really hard, someone who was like a penny pincher, that kind of thing. Coins specifically are usually people who had coin collections, or someone who's bringing you like a lot of changes. All right. So another one too is cardinals are usually a male in spirit. Blue jays are a male in spirit, and then cardinals are usually moms in spirit. This is not 100%. You might have a different take on it, but that's one thing that I have noticed with a lot of the signs. You've been finding a lot of quarters, and also quarters also symbolize a lot of change. I get a tickle on top of my head. That's how my spirit guide first came to me, was a tickle on the top of my head. Oh yeah, Rise into Power group's free, you guys, and it's private. So yeah, totally join. If you're not on the Rise into Power group, then just join, and you can just like talk to people. The only thing that you're not allowed to post is if someone like a psychic medium is doing something like this, and then they share it into the group, and I don't know that psychic medium, then I'm going to remove that, because I don't know what kind of person that they are. I don't know if they're bringing through good things or not, because there's a lot of scammers out there, or there's a lot of people that work, they don't even realize it, but they're saying bad shit, so I don't allow that. No idea why, but my legacy in my head was yesterday so freaking random. Then card 2 and card pile C was pulled. You guys, it's so crazy. It's like they're like spirit is stalkers. They're stalkers. I didn't grow up with any aunts or uncles. They're all in Europe, France, or Yugoslavia, or Croatia. Oh, Croatia. That's where I've been wanting to go. Oh, I'm so obsessed with Croatia. Yeah. And if it's not uncle, it could be something different. So if you're seeing something, talk back to it. Be like, who in the heck is sending me the sign? Okay. Because I was wrong. If you go on that coin story, like on my Instagram account, bam, I was wrong about the coin story. And like it unfolds at the end, and I'm like, mind blown. Oh my gosh, my electronics go off all the time by themselves. Like usually, like, do you have a male in spirit that was like that? So my grandpa tickles my nose. See, that's so cute. Okay, we have a male and female cardinals that I believe are my in-laws. Bam, that's what I'm talking about. Hawks work for me. That's a good one. But you promote the ones in a great way. Yeah. So yeah, oh my God, yes. So if it's so funny. A lot of even like my friends or people in the group, they're like, Heather, I want to do readings, or I'm having this event. Can I share it with the group? Yes. But if I don't know you, like I'm very protective over my people. I'm very protective, So I'm like, okay, that's why I say, if you want to take a course, if you want to take a class, if you want to even get a reading by someone else who's not me, that's fine. If you want to ask me like my opinion, whatever, I'll let you know. That's the reason why that I do this. It's not about me. It's like whatever's going to get you happier and better and living the life that you were supposed to live. Good. He's been so anywho. My ears vibrate. Wow, that's a good one. My husband's lamp lights up randomly. Dude. Okay, now here's my thing too. If you talk to other people, they're going to be like, "Oh, they're going to be like, how do you know it's them?" Right? And then it's like, what does it hurt for me to believe that is them? Honestly, the only thing that believing will get you in this is more of those freaking signs. I'm not even kidding. The more you believe in the signs, the more you trust it's from them. I swear to God, it's like mind blowing. It's like, is God allowing them to talk to me? So like, this is crazy. Like, so that's it. So who cares? Haters are going to hate. You always are going to have those persons. And here's the thing too. A lot of times those people are put into your life to be haters so that you can gain that confidence within yourself, and you can be like this. Not really like that to them, but you see what I mean? Like you just, so that you will gain that confidence, and then you will be unapologetically yourself. Yesterday, someone in spirit pushed me gently from my backpack while I was at my juice shop. Oh my God, very strange. Yes. And before I even got done reading that, Moni, I was like, I feel like it has to do with your work. Yeah, I was like, you said someone pushed me. I was like, dude, I feel like this is at her work. Yes. But here's the thing. I feel like they're trying to get your attention. Well, obviously they're trying to get your attention too, but you're one of them that notices them, and you're a little bit more sensitive. So next time I would be like, hey, why did you push me? Like in my head, see if you get anything. If you don't, it might come later. Or you could be like, come up with ideas and be like, okay, did you push me because of you want me out? If that's true, then I need you to give me a sign. And then I give them a little bit of time, right? Because, you know, they're not like, how would you feel if, would you want to be a parlor trick? As soon as, you know, someone says something, you jump and do it. Like when they say jump and you say how high. Yeah, you wouldn't want that. So they don't want that either. So I give them a little bit of time. I give them a day or two. Okay, yes. Thank you so much. You're amazing to do this for so many people. I love you guys. Yes, I think it's time to go. But Shauna's like, hey, I can smell grandparents, and sometimes I randomly smell cigars, perfumes. Exactly. Yeah. So be like, hey, who is it? Who first pops in your head? You know, like who would send you those signs? Who would send you cigars? And if you still don't know, be like, dude, I need a freaking name. Like, send me your name, and then you'll just know when you see it. You'll be like, bam. Yeah. So who was that? Vanessa's like, you aren't kidding. Mind blowing. Yes. Okay. I love you. Yep. And I love you. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Thank you for joining me.